Hello, everyone. This is William Armstrong about this article from Google's Guide, from googlesguide.com. Says Microsoft is making it more difficult for new users to install Windows 11. This is written by May 9th, by 2022, by Preeti Saini. However you say the name. May 9. Microsoft has begun requiring Windows 11 Pro customers to have a Microsoft account when having an active internet connection when downloading the OS in the latest Windows 11 release, adding even another hurdle to the installation. Microsoft has been warning us about this imminent necessity for Windows 11 Pro customers since February as part of Windows Insider Build 22.61.6, which can you register for updates presently in development. It has, however, come too soon as only Windows 11 Enterprise customers will be able to install it without an internet connection or a Microsoft account. While there are numerous benefits to having a Microsoft account, including the chance to currently play Fortnite online for free, there is an obvious disadvantage to installing Windows 11 Pro and Home. You now need to sign into your account and provide Microsoft your personal information before you can even start using your computer, and it's not simply because you'll need a stable internet connection to finish the procedure. Another adoption setback, according to analysis. There's still hope for people who want to upgrade or install Windows 11 Pro without a Microsoft account. Since the release of Build 22.61.6, users have noticed that if you sign into your Microsoft account with false credentials, you'll receive an error message and the opportunity to click Next button, which would move you to the next phase of the installation process. Along with the modified installation requirements, Microsoft has added a new controller bar feature for Xbox controllers that puts you to most recently played games with a button push away. According to recent ad duplex data which show which builds of Windows 10 and Windows 11 customers are running, Windows 11 adoption is slow to a crawl. Microsoft's choice to add further impediments to the installation procedure, which could discourage potential customers from upgrading, appears perplexing. Along with the infamous TMP Trusted Platform Module 2.0 requirement that is keeping millions of potential users locked and Windows 10, it's beginning to feel more like Microsoft doesn't want its current users to upgrade to its latest and supposedly greatest operating system, as this is making upgrades more difficult, not easier, as you might expect. Windows 11 appears to have a lower adoption rate than Windows XP. Yikes! So what I'm going to say is Windows 11 surely has a low adoption rate than Windows XP did, since Windows XP first launched in fall 2001 and Windows XP had a high adoption rate, unlike Windows 11 did in 2021, 2022, but back in early 2001 in fall, right around fall, August season, Windows XP launched back then. And I'll be right back to tell you the correct date when it launched. I'm back. I was correct. Windows XP did launch directly on October 25th, 2001, directly in fall of '01. So it launched way back then in the early 2000s. It became available, it was basically released to manufacture on August 24th, 2001, but October 25th, right around the fall of 2001, is when Windows XP launched worldwide back then. So that's basically what that is. I'm also going to combine the discussion or how I think about the new Mega Drive 2 Mini coming out in 2022. So I'll be right back with an article I've seen online right before I ended this video to combine two things into one video. From HotHardware.com, it says there's Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini to launch globally with over 50 games for glorious retro fun. Do you happen to be a fan of the fastest video game franchise character out there? That's right, we're talking Sonic, more specifically about Sega itself and the launch of the latest mini retro console, the Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini. The Mega Drive, known in the United States as the 16-bit Sega Genesis, was a popular console in the early 1990s, which introduced the world to a number of the game franchises. Remember the Genesis does when Nintendo don't slogan by Sega. Most notably of these franchises would be Sonic the Hedgehog, which U.S. advertising in that era was touted as a much cooler mascot than Mario. The console was also the first budget-friendly 16-bit machine on the market, making it super attractive to newer developers at the time. For example, one of the first Madden NFL football games by Electronic Arts was developed for the Sega Genesis. If you want more info on the retro gaming history, we highly recommend the Netflix documentary High Score. Unfortunately for some gamers, the Sega Mega Drive Mini JP or Genesis Mini US, the first iteration of the similar product, which launched to some not so great reviews. While the product did include a whopping 42 titles, far more than its competitors' counterparts individually, it was plagued with slowdown issues related to the high frame rates necessary to run some of the classic titles for the console. Most reviewers did actually like the device overall, though despite its problems. Hopefully, the Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini will have resolved these issues. It is the second iteration after all. I personally myself have a Sega Genesis Mini myself from Amazon I bought after it first came out. The overall feature list is relatively short as it's basically still a Mega Drive but better and powered with USB along with an HDMI output and game save states. However, the system is expected to include at least 50 titles, beating its direct predecessor by 8. Most interestingly, though, the Mega Drive 2 Mini looks like it will allow people to buy a cosmetic, non-functional, attachable Sega CD. According to the trailer, some of the games listed expected to include Sonic CD, Shining Force CD, Virtual Racing, Thunder Force 5, Thunder Force 4 or 5. I'm not good at my Roman numerals. Hold on, let me tell you what it is. To the contrary, let's see. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thunder Force. See, Thunder Force 5. And Thunder Force 4. Okay, I'm not really saying the correct Roman numeral. Let me just Google that, and I'll tell you what it actually, if I'm correct or not. Web search. Thunder Force is known as Lightning Force in America, but in Japan it's called Thunder Force 5 or Thunder Force 4. It got the Japanese name is used in Japan for the Genesis game, but in America it's known as Lightning Force. And of course a bunch more. If you haven't noticed, at least one of those titles was more of an arcade mainstay for some time in the early 1990s. Because of course, the Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini is actually going to include some arcade classics as well. That's what the Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini looks like, with the Mega CD 2 non-functional add-on on the right, the Mega Drive 2 or the Genesis Mini 2 system with a Virtua Racing arcade cartridge right there that may be included or may not be included, I don't know. The system hasn't even come out yet to know about that. It says here, retro gaming fans, get your wallets ready because according to the official Sega Japan website, the Sega Mega Drive 2 Mini is slated to release on October 27, 2022 for 9,980 yen, or about $76. It's possible the US release is a little bit later, but lately it seems like most of these releases for mini consoles have been pretty well planned for global releases, either the same day or within a few weeks of each other. So we go to the Sega.jp website. This is in Japanese. So it's going to do the English translation through Google Chrome. Here it is, Mega Drive 2. And it says here the exact same price, 9,980 yen. Tax included. Excluding taxes that, but including taxes 10,978 yen, which is a lot in Japan versus America price and things. It says here, finally equipped with a title for the expansion power-up unit Mega CD that allows you to enjoy CD-ROM games on the Mega Drive. You can enjoy more luxurious and volume-up games such as video playback and voice production by voice actors. So you're going to get a few Mega CD games, Sonic CD, you're going to get quite a shoe. You can see the Mega CD 2 on the right, which is the top load model, the Mega Drive 2, connected to the Mega CD 2, but there's the Mega CD Model 1 with the Mega Drive Model 1 on top of the Mega Drive Model 1 attached. I never really had a Mega CD, I never really had a Sega CD console at all. I never really did back in the late 90s, even though I was born in 1992. I never really had one back then. It contains over 50 titles. There are bonus titles that were not released at the time will be added to provide a volume that cannot be played. So here is the screenshot of what the Mega Drive 2 menu would look like, a preview of that menu right there. This is the decoration kit that you can get the Mega Power Mini 2. If you want to play a Sega CD title, you have to be a Bodycon pair. For those who want to stick to the main body design, we will release a new decoration kit, Mega Dora Tower Mini 2, that will faithfully reproduces the cartridge for Mega CD2 and Virtual Racing on the same scale at the same time as the main body. It is, however, a non-functional thing. I'll have to let Google translate it since I cannot read Japanese. But it does include Sonic CD and Virtual Racing directly. Now we're going to go to the main specifications. It says a high-speed HDMI cable and power supply included, body 1 and controller 1 piece. You can use a 5-volt 2-amp adapter. This is a USB-compatible AC adapter commercially available. USB terminal standard A of TVs and PCs. Depending on the USB terminal, it may not operate properly depending on the operating environment. This is what it looks like. You got the fighting pad, the 6-button variant right there. So obviously there's not a lot of things available yet right now because the system hasn't even came out yet. But this is William Armstrong, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And get your wallets ready for the Mega CD Model 2, or the Mega Drive 2 with the sold separately Mega CD add-on, Sega CD add-on Model 2 add-on that's non-functional.